Hey guys, it's Trisha. I'm excited. My Fitbit came in today. Yay! This is my fourth Fitbit. I stopped using Fitbit back in August of last year. I quit using each one for different reasons. Let me just start by saying I've started my whole fitness watch obsession with Polar. Okay, my Polar heart rate monitor. The first one lasted me about a year and a half. Loved it, wore it every day. I was obsessed with burning more calories each time I worked out, so it worked like a charm. The second one I only had for probably 2 weeks before all of the girls in my fitness group got Fitbits. So then I wanted a Fitbit so that I could be in the fitness groups with them. Now, the problem for me with the Fitbits was that it is only counting your steps, right? Now, of course, if you have the HR and stuff like that, it'll count your heart rate. But as far as the group competitions are concerned with Fitbit, it's going by steps, all right? And the girls in my group, most of them are fitness instructors, or they take like 2 classes a day. I'm talking like by Wednesday, they have 100,000 steps. Okay, maybe Thursday, but still, I mean, it's very hard to compete with that, with people that have 100 to 120,000 steps each week. And each week is only measured Monday through Friday, okay? Now, most of my workouts at the time, now, this is not going on right now, but at this time, I spent about 2 hours a day in the gym lifting weights. I did about 30 minutes of cardio, but most of my time in the gym was lifting weights. And that only equated to about, I could be in there for 2 hours and only get 450 steps, you know, while most of these girls are marathon runners, fitness instructors, things like that. So before 9 a.m., they had 15,000, 20,000 steps, and I'm killing myself for 2 hours in the gym, and it looks like I'm doing nothing compared. I mean, I would be dead last every week, and I was going to the gym usually twice a day. Does that make sense? So the first Fitbit that I had was the Fitbit Flex. Okay, and that's the one that has like the 5 little dots on it. And every time you get 2,000 steps, the next dot would light up. So if you had 3 dots on your watch, you knew you had done at least 6,000 steps that day. Okay, and I like that one just fine. And I think it tracked your sleep as well. I'm not really positive, but I'm pretty sure it did. And that one worked fine and all, but like I said, I wanted heart rate monitor because I was used to my Polar watch. And I noticed with the Fitbit Flex, I started concentrating on just my steps, okay? Because I got discouraged constantly losing against the other girls. And of course, your inner competitor kicks in and you want to compete with them. So I found myself moving away from my weights and into living on the treadmill, taking walks all day, every day. I would be up at midnight walking around, like at 11:45. I would say, oh, so-and-so's 200 steps ahead of me. Let me run around the house real quick 10 times and catch up with them. So I was getting away from my actual workouts just so my number on my Fitbit would rise, if that makes sense. So I wasn't getting the quality workout that I was used to. So that's why I stopped using the Flex, because I realized that my workouts were going out the window. Then I got the Charge HR so that I could start doing my heart rate monitor and get rid of the Polar watch. Not that I wanted to get rid of it because I love the Polar watch, but the Fitbit was more convenient because you didn't have to have a strap on and you could have it on all day long. You didn't have to just put the strap on, work out, take it all off. You could just put your Fitbit on and forget about it. And so I got the Charge HR for that reason. But by then, I'd already had 2 of my 3 car wrecks, I think. And so I was out of commission. And so I wasn't really using it for what it was intended for. I gave that one to my oldest daughter because I wasn't using it, and decided when the Blaze came out, I wanted the Blaze. I got the Blaze. It was pretty, but it was too big and bulky. I didn't like that. And I really wanted to move because I had been, at this time now, in 3 car wrecks. I was out of all my working out and in the pool. And I needed something that was waterproof. So I sold my Fitbit Blaze with the intentions of buying the Garmin. I can't remember if it's called the Forerunner or something like that. I can't remember the model it was that I wanted, but it was like $220. So I sold my Fitbit Blaze to someone back in August with the intentions of buying something that was waterproof so I could swim with it because I was in the pool all the time, and the Fitbits just weren't doing it for me. So that's where I left off, was I had the Flex, the HR, and the Blaze. Okay, now up until current time, I still want the Garmin, but I'm trying to get back into fitness again. I'm completely at bottom level, ground level, base floor, whatever you want to call it, starting out all over again. My fitness level used to be up here, and now I'm down here, okay? And so I think the competition will be good for me. Plus, there's been a few people that are trying to get into it, and they're getting the Fitbits. So that is why I went ahead and got a Fitbit again, okay? Now, I have discovered some new features on this new Fitbit that I did not know that they had available. Because I quit paying attention to Fitbit in August, I didn't know what the new features were on the newer Fitbits. So I'm excited about some of those. One of them that I discovered today was a cardio tester or something like that. It's almost like a fitness test for your watch. And it basically told me my cardio fitness test was a 4. Which is what I feel like. Like, I feel like I'm dying inside. I can't move like I used to. I don't breathe like I used to. I can't sleep good because my body hurts. And I just don't feel like myself, okay? It reflects in my numbers. So that is going to give me goals, because that'll give me one more thing to look at, is this spectrum of, you know, I think it starts at poor, then fair, then it goes all the way up to great. And I'm at the I'm teetering on poor to fair is where I was, okay? Which is horrible. So like I said, I used to do like 2 hours of cardio when we do back-to-back classes. Like, we'd go do a Zumba class followed by a ripped class. Or we'd do a booty pop class followed by a stiletto class, okay? And those classes are hard. Like, people don't understand, like, especially the ripped class was, oh my God. And the booty pop. I took that. Okay, I had one instructor that gave Zumba 4 days a week, and then she gave a ripped class 1 day a week, and I took all of her classes. And then she was off on Wednesdays. So on Wednesday nights, I would go to, what do you call it? A pole dance in place where they gave fitness classes, okay? And I took a booty pop class. And then directly after that, they had a stiletto class where you wore your high heels to do the class. I'm talking, if you want a lower body workout, those classes will kill you. It's not what you would think that they would be in your mind. They are great, great workouts, okay? Anyway, I would get in those classes, and literally people would be dropping like flies and have to stop 2 or 3 times, you know, in each session, and I would go straight through. It was like my mission to be the only person that didn't have to stop. And I would go to not only one class, but I would do 2 classes, okay? Right now, I would probably make it about 5 minutes in that class, and that's it. So it's very discouraging to go from up here cardio-wise to down here, but that's where I'm at. So I'm excited to try the Fitbit, and I think what I'm gonna do, I know Shannon was looking forward to me doing an unboxing, but I went ahead and I unboxed it at work. I plugged it in and charged it so I could play with the features and talk about it. And I really thought about it, and I think it would be better, since I've had 4 and I've had the Polar watches. I think it would be better for me to wear it for a couple of weeks and give you like a review on it. Maybe I can do an unboxing. I guess it wouldn't truly be an unboxing, but here, let me take it off so you can see it. The watch bands are interchangeable. I like that. I'm going to order a white one. I found them on Amazon for $7 for the different bands. But this is what it looks like. Okay. You can change, my nails are terrible, but you're all used to that. You can change what the face looks like if you want a different readout, or if you want to say something different. One feature that this one, okay, this is just saying the date and the time and the steps for today. Beats per minute for resting heart rate. run, you know, you've got a stopwatch. They have a relax feature on here, which is new, and I did try it today. And basically it's a 2-minute breathing session to help you calm down, like if you're in an anxious situation or whatever. It helps you to breathe, almost like a meditation thing, but it's only 2 minutes, and I thought that was a nice feature, and it seemed pretty cool. And let's see, what else did it have on here? I'm not sure. I'm going to play with it for the next few weeks and give you guys like a review on it. But you know, the basic features of it is that it tracks your sleeping, tracks your steps, it tracks your heart rate. I will wear my Polar watch and do, I will do this with every fitness tracker that I get. I like to wear it for 24 hours just to see how many calories I burn in a day. And I will also wear the Polar on one arm and the Fitbit on the other arm and wear the strap for 24 hours so that I can see the accuracy, because the Polar is accurate, okay? They've done tests with the Polar watches, and those strap systems measure right up there with an EKG. So I will wear the Polar one day for 24 hours along with the Fitbit so we can get a true accurate reading of how many calories I'm burning, how accurate it's going to be. So I also know where my daily calorie intake should be. But I'm excited. And we can also sync the Fitbit in with MyFitnessPal. So if you guys have a Fitbit, let me know down below so we can link up and have our own little contest, and also so we can hook up on MyFitnessPal. But basically, that's all that's going on. I went to the city council meeting tonight. I'm going to tie all this in. We've got some crazy stuff going on in our town right now. I'm going to tie all that into that video I was talking about from the drama I had going on last month. It all ties in together. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to talk about tonight. It's been 12 minutes already, so I hope you guys have a good evening, and I will give you guys more detail about this watch in about 2 weeks. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.